Hi everybody and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today we are back with our pelargonium.
Or geraniums.
Well, pelargonium is the correct name. They're commonly known as geraniums. However, geranium is a completely different species within the same family. But yeah, they're commonly known as geraniums,
Because
but they are
when you buy them
pelargoniums.
in the store, it always says geraniums.
Yeah, even in the stores it says geraniums.
I think you have to be like a botanical person to know the difference.
Yeah.
But like normal people, they call them pelargoniums or geraniums.
Yeah, so let's keep to the correct name, which is pelargonium. And if you have been following our YouTube channel for a while, you know that this fall we did a video on repotting them, taking, what do you call it again?
Stickling it.
Cuttings.
Cuttings.
Taking cuttings from the geraniums.
So this is from
the
cuttings we
pelargonium.
did.
And they have now been kind of relaxing for a few months. I think we did this in October, November.
In the end of the summer, before the frost came, I guess.
October, November,
October,
I think it was, wasn't it? Or
I
was it
don't remember.
September?
It's in the autumn.
Anyway, sometime in the autumn, probably October, November, we took the cuttings. Oh yeah, we were outside.
We were outside.
So it was in end of September. We took cuttings. We planted the cuttings directly in the earth, and they have been relaxing for a long time now. And now we are ready, because you see they have grown quite a lot.
Actually, we don't give them any like fertilizer. We just give them water in the winter, because we don't want them to be too big, because it takes too much space. This is one of the mother plants.
She's still alive and kicking.
Yeah, and that one also. And we
Yes.
have a big one in the corner.
Yeah, these have just been indoors. We have taken them in, and they have been relaxing on a east-facing window,
Yeah.
which is probably explaining why they're looking so good now. I mean, they've been in natural light, but we are in Scandinavia. So in December and in January, when we don't have that many sunlight hours a day, they have been able to rest and relax.
And the reason why we have the mother plant is because they were blooming in the autumn. So we just took them in to have the blooming in the house.
Yeah.
So
And they're looking good.
yeah, and we did a lot of this stickling, what do you call it?
Yeah, cuttings. We did, I
Cuttings.
think, 11 cuttings this year.
I think we have 11 left.
Oh, sorry.
There were 3 who died, so only 3, and all the rest.
Okay, so we did 14 cuttings.
But the rest started to grow.
And now we are going to have to repot them into bigger pots.
Because now it's spring, and we have to start to prepare them for summer. So what we do now is that we put them in bigger pots, and we're going to give them fertilizer.
Fertilizer. So the big question, Arne, about fertilizer: Are we giving them some Bokashi tea?
Yes, we are. Because we have this composting system. It's called Bokashi. It's a Japanese system where we put all the food leftover.
Food waste.
It can be anything. We put it in this plastic basket with container with Bokashi seeds.
Microorganisms.
And
Who then break down the food, the waste, and pickle them. Then you get a very powerful earth that you mix the Bokashi food waste that is now pickled with earth to get a very powerful, beautiful, very nutrient earth. And then there's a little bit of a space in the bottom of the box, the container, and then there's some what we call the Bokashi tea, which is liquids that kind of run through. Are we going to be able to show our viewers this? Do we have Bokashi tea?
we have Bokashi tea.
So you'll be able to see the Bokashi container, and we'll show you the tea. And then the tea is a very, very powerful fertilizer that you need to mix with water before
You can't use too much because it's really strong.
you kill it. Yeah.
Then you kill the plants. So now...
So where are the Bokashi?
So the Bokashi is in the hall, if you take it.
Perfect.
You can put it on the table.
I will. Okay, so this is
a really, really good system for...
This is our Bokashi container. We're not going to open it because
No, this should be closed now.
the Japanese way of composting is very different from our way of doing it here in the Western world. In the West, usually we do the composting with oxygen. So we kind of throw everything in a big pile, right?
Yeah.
And then you get oxygen and that becomes nutritious earth. Bokashi is actually working the opposite way. There's no oxygen whatsoever. So once you have filled a bucket like this with food waste, in our household, we eat a lot of vegetables. So it takes about 2 weeks, 10 days. And once we have filled the bucket with this waste and organisms, we have to close it, and we cannot open the lid for a minimum 14 days. So 14 days before opening and blending this material in here with earth. So it has to be kept close. However, there is a little thing here, a little button that you can
open.
No, you can open it, and if you open it, you will get what they call the Bokashi tea. So yeah, we were discussing Bokashi with some people that told us that it smelled really bad, and yeah, the Bokashi is a bit smelly if you're doing it the wrong way. If there's a lot of water, humidity in the Bokashi, then it will smell. If you don't have the humidity in here, it won't. However, the tea is always a bit smelly.
It's always a little bit smelly. So, but what we try to do with the Bokashi, the food, is that we put the paper. Every now and then we put paper on top, because then it takes away a lot of the humidity, and it also helps with the smell. But we have a lot of nice flowers here. This one is smelling like lemon. We had this one for many years, but never the same plant, because we make new plants every year.
And in case you're wondering why she is going bananas, why is she going cray-cray like this? Why are you going cray-cray? Because we have been having a lot of moose around our property for the past months, and it seems like she senses them, that they're around here, and she doesn't really like them that much. She wants to be alone with us. She wants us all to herself. So yeah, there's a lot of moose here, darling. Just deal with it.
Better get used to it.
Better get used to it. You gotta deal with it. Okay, get you done.
Okay. You should send me more soil. I need more soil on this one. So this is the time of the year where we actually have to reorganize all our windows, because there's a lot of flowers, and it's too early to put it in the greenhouse.
Yeah, and we have to do all of this dirty work in the kitchen, because it's still too cold to be outside.
But it will be beautiful in summer.
So how many are you going to do to
I can
demonstrate?
do this one, and that is fine. Then you can show the Bokashi.
Okay.
This will be boring if I just continue doing this like forever. But this is how we take care of our geraniums or pelargoniums in winter.
Okay, so.
But now is.
So shall I pour our plants some tea?
Pour the plants some tea.
Okay, we'll give them some tea. There we go.
It's an interesting color. Sometimes if you have like...
Do you think this is enough? This is very
It's
powerful.
enough, it's so powerful.
So I'm going to show the camera here. Sometimes this comes out in a very dark red.
It depends on what you got in the compost.
And it's a bit smelly, so let's just get it in here. There we go.
But like last summer we had plants in the greenhouse which was crazy big, because we used this Bokashi.
Yeah.
So now this will be beautiful in summer.
I got those basils that you buy in pots in the supermarket, the ones that don't really last.
No, they die after 2 days.
They die after
normally.
2 days. And I got some of them, and we replanted them in Bokashi earth in the beginning of the summer. And by the end of the summer, they were huge basil plants. I mean, they were like, we could have planted a whole hedge of them. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but not really, no.
This one needs a little bit new soil on top.
Yeah. So what's going to happen now with the Bokashi, the very powerful Bokashi water, they are really going to thrive in this new environment, develop their roots,
so
and be very happy.
Finish
plants.
this one, and then these are ready for summer, for
How
spring.
lovely.
So
This is pretty much it.
That's-
We're going to be doing a.
that's it.
Yeah, a lot of people are very interested in this bokashi thing that we're doing, the recycling. I mean, we don't let anything go to waste in this house, and we're doing our garden in an organic way, which we find is the only way to do it. It's sustainable, only organic material, and we're going to do a bokashi tutorial and show you how it works at some point.
Yeah.
In maybe more close to summer, because then we will be able to show you how to blend the earth with a bokashi waste to create this amazing earth. And the cool thing about a bokashi system is that it doesn't really take that much space. As long as you have an area where you can empty up the buckets and blend it with earth, it's actually quite doable even in a small household.
So, and we actually thought it would be okay with one of these containers.
3, right? Or 4?
We have 4,
4.
because we eat a lot of vegetables. So we produce a lot of waste. But it's more for the garden.
Lots of vegetables, lots of eggs. Yeah. So anyway, we hope you have enjoyed this little chat that we've had. Arne and Carlos together with their pelargoniums. And we hope that you are enjoying our tutorials. We post videos every single week on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central European Time, which is 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, let's keep potting.
Yeah, this is like the first feeling of spring.
The first feeling of spring is coming around.
Good.
Let's keep potting. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, please join the ever-growing Arne and Carlos family. If you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And remember that the best way to stay in touch with us is by subscribing to our mailing list. And you can do that by visiting our website, arnecarlos.com, where you will then be able to pop your email address in the opt-in box. So Arne, what do you want me to do now? I'm going to roll up my sleeves.
Get more of the pots.
Get more pots. Go out into the
greenhouse.
greenhouse. Get more pots, and let's just get everything in gear, and hopefully we'll have a fabulous spring ahead.
We will.
So see you around.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.